Hello and welcome to Fail Talk. This podcast is now named, and today joining us it's me, Josh slash 120, with Nick again, and some different people this time. None of Brett. Instead, we have Ryan, also known as Solaire, and Jordan. Why don't you guys say hi, guys?
Sugar!
I can't show that up.
Does anyone know what he yelled? I heard sugar.
Something along those lines, though I'm sure it's terribly offensive and best bleeped out.
Yeah. So
It's sugar. It's sugar. I said sugar.
okay.
Okay.
So we are stealing topics again. We don't have any good ones yet. If you want to submit a topic, if you're on YouTube, leave a comment. If you're on the podcast, if you click on the link in the podcast somewhere, it should link to my YouTube channel, like website or something. So you can just go there. Ryan, why don't you pick the first topic?
No.
I thought you had some ready.
When did I say that? I just laughed at you because you thought that I would be prepared.
You were looking earlier though. Do you still have the website?
I still have the website, and I was
Well,
looking at
I'll start with one because
Well,
Jordan wants gaming.
Well, we only have one question from the actual Fail Talk podcast, and I think we should answer it. The question is LOL. Any response?
Rafflemow.
Do 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 do.
I hate you so much, Josh.
Do 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 do.
Rafflemow.
I hate you people so much.
Do.
Pwn that noob with the uberly hacks and the
Oh
prom.
God, don't
Are you
And
start
the
with
what the
kidding
ga,
me?
fuck the wa, omega, rockstars, boxers. I don't know the words. Okay,
Done.
okay, let's get
Screw
started.
this.
To start with gaming, Jordan. Here's something you'll enjoy. This really won't apply to me, but I don't know if it applies to the rest of you. What console will you get?
Probably PS4, honestly.
About
I mean, well, the Xbox is overpriced. You have to pay for online.
it's always watching you. You have to pay for online with PS4 too, though.
Yeah, but it's not as bad.
It's gonna be the same
I mean,
price, pretty much.
Yeah. But you're paying $100 less for the actual console.
And for it to not be able to watch you all the time with its magical camera.
Yeah.
You see, I'm going to buy the Xbox One and to send it as a gift to all the people I want to spy on, because I'm sure that at first those the always watching you connects are going to be so easy to hack into. They're just going to be able to get a constant video feed of people's homes and living rooms.
Nick, this isn't something you should do.
Or
This isn't
admit.
something you should admit to.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say PC Gaming Master Race and be done with that.
But Ryan,
I mean, as
you're
far as
honestly,
console,
Ryan.
obviously
Wait, Jordan, hang on,
PC
Jordan. Ryan, your family probably will buy a console. So what do you think it's gonna be?
Honestly, if I have any say in it, PS4, because I just want the new Infamous game, and that's about it. That's the
Yeah,
only
that-
game I care about.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the consoles. I'm just gonna stick with my PC and call it good.
I'm probably not going to get it just because I'm getting a PC too, so. But if it comes down to it.
Yeah, I was talking to my cousins tonight at dinner, and they were all thinking PS4 because with what the Xbox is doing, it's not looking good.
I mean, I don't normally have an issue with Microsoft, but this is one of the things, like, really, you're starting to sound like the government. For fuck's sake. Get off my dick, brah.
I think I've also it seems like the PS4 has just a bit better graphical quality from all the E3 trailers that I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the Destiny trailer?
Mhm.
That game looks like it's going to be amazing. It looks like it's Borderlands crossed with Halo and then
My God.
supersized.
That sounds like so much fun. Because I like Halo, and I love Borderlands too.
Okay.
It's gonna be nice.
Let's go on to the next
I'm currently
topic.
playing Borderlands.
If you had to choose PS4 or Xbox One, no guys, don't worry, I'm kidding. Next topic. Will you be buying an Xbox One or a
I
PS4?
hate you so much, John.
They're all right next to each other. Sorry.
Okay, give us a real one.
If
Wait, can you
Xbox
actually
One and
comment on
PS4
this
came
shit?
out today, which would you buy?
God. I'm gonna hang up on you, Josh. I swear to God.
PS4 or Xbox One for this holiday season? Okay, I'll find one that's not. I need to find one. I can't find any relevant that we can answer that don't involve that.
These people might be actually retarded. Like,
Okay,
Ow.
we answered these yesterday. Here's an interesting one. If you could become a human-animal hybrid, which animal would you choose and why?
Can I choose was human as well?
I'll choose primate because they seem to be the closest to humans.
Uh,
And partially because I'm an idiot and I blend in pretty goddamn well.
I'd go for like a human eagle thing. That way I can just fly.
the problem with any of this is you become an anthro furry as soon as you choose any animal.
Some people see that as a plus, Nick.
I'll be a jellyfish. I'll be Jelly Man, and I'll sting people and then slowly devour them.
Just a shout out to last year, I'd be part whichever the squid is with the luminous ink.
The
So to get away from
vampire
your
squid?
enemies, you basically shit on them.
Yeah.
Glowing ink. Just
Yes.
stay away from me, enemy!
Okay, Jordan, what are you gonna do?
That's a tough one. Oh man.
Okay, he's going with horse, everyone.
No, I'm not. No, I don't want to be Sarah Jessica Parker. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good question. I'm probably gonna go with fucking shark. Cause shark.
It's not a bad one.
Or wait. Quoting a movie title, Sharktopus.
That's not
Yeah,
that's not a human animal hybrid. That's an animal hybrid. It's an animal
Maybe he
animal
wants to be
hybrid.
Part human, part sharktopus.
Okay, fair enough.
I do what I want.
Okay. Here's a good one. What's the worst thing you've ever done to a stranger?
Kick them in the balls.
Have you actually done that?
No.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what I've done to a stranger.
Looked at them. Hey, Hobbs. That's my dog, by the way. Hobbs is my dog. Super chill. He's a bro.
I can't think. I may have accidentally caused a guy to almost crash on his bike once. Accidentally. Like, I feel like I might have been too far over or something on the trail, like too far to the left, and he was trying to pass. As he was trying to pass, we were going up a hill. As he was trying to pass, it was like a blind hill essentially, even though it wasn't a curve, and he couldn't see the guy coming at him. So he had to swerve suddenly. I don't know how, but he broke his chain.
Wow.
That's why I don't think I've done too many bad things to strangers. I save the bad things for people I know well.
Fuck you.
What about you
That
guys?
explains a lot.
That explains why we're on this podcast.
So do you have
Uh,
anything, Nick?
He's
Do I
so
have
Jewish
anything?
sometimes.
No, I'm actually. I think I'm the same way as Josh. I'm really nice to strangers, but I'm really mean to people I know because I know they'll put up with it.
Well,
Like
I
strangers-
did try to do mine, but
Strangers will be like, "I'm gonna call the cops. What you doing? This is first-degree felony assault." And my friends will be like, "Haha, I'm bleeding a little, Nick.
Like Brett, or
Can
not
you
Brett,
take
like
me to the
Brennan.
nurse?" Yes,
Brennan literally asked for it though.
yes, that is true.
Okay, I'm actually gonna legitimately answer it. The worst thing I've ever done to a stranger, it was when I was snowboarding. So that really tells you a lot about my family. Quite privileged. Actually, my mom's retarded. Anyway,
What?
I was going down the hill, and I go pretty fast when I go down the hills. And there was a bunch of these kids that got in front of me, and I pretty much ran them over.
Yeah, when I was
Oh my
like
God.
8, I was I was on the bunny hill and it's like a ski class. I was not good. I was not ready for the bunny hill. Anyway, my skis kept getting crossed.
Bunny Hill is
and
How can you
hardcore
not be
shit,
ready
man.
for the bunny
I
hill?
don't know. I'm not good. I'm
That's
not
some
coordinated.
hardcore shit, man.
Anyway, I didn't learn how to
Dude,
ride
no.
a bike until I was 10. Let's just start with the story with that.
Oh my
And
god.
this was before that. So my skis got crossed. I'm just flaying. I have no idea what to do. And I end up hitting. I'm like, you know how the bunny hill's pretty easy if you gently curve down it? Yeah, I couldn't turn. I just went straight down the middle. More like the side, like riding up against the fence. But anyway, a kid crossed my path. I'm just screaming, watch out! Like the entire time going down. And anyway, I ended up knocking him over.
This is probably the
Wow.
most Coloradan podcast that's ever been put out. Just we're talking about skiing, biking, being mean to strangers.
Oh, chill out, dude. Jesus.
So, Ryan, what were you saying earlier?
Well, mine wasn't intentional, but one time I was going to the mall with my family, and I had, you know how you're not allowed to go to the bathrooms with merchandise?
Uh-huh.
So I left it with a stranger and said, "Wait here, I'll be right back." Go to the bathroom. My dad finds me at the bathroom when we leave. So there's some guy with my merchandise just sitting in the mall somewhere. I like to think of it like that. But I've not done anything intentionally mean to strangers. It's really weird because I'm a pretty horrible person.
Yeah, you really are.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Because you've done some pretty weird shit.
What is one mistake you've made that you would make again without hesitation?
Can I leave this unanswered?
This is a weird question.
This
I'd like
question
to
has
leave
no
this
valid
unanswered.
answer.
Well, I think it's like saying, what mistake have you made that you're happy about?
But if it's not a mistake if you're
If you feel satisfied with the outcome.
well, I mean, if you did it on
Josh to the
accident, I
movies
guess
with
you
my
could argue it's a
girlfriend.
mistake.
As a third wheel.
Gosh.
Okay. That was actually a huge mistake. I regret that decision.
Okay.
So, in short, no one has an idea.
Oh, here's a good cut. Here's a nice simple topic. Bronies.
Fuck those.
What?
Those guys can go die in a fire.
You're
Those
that
guys suck.
you're that against bronies.
What?
You're that against bronies.
I think they're stupid.
See, I'm not. I have nothing against bronies. I did watch the first episode, tried to see what it is. I've heard that the first episode's not very good, and it's not really a true representation of the show. But
Really?
it was an average kids show.
Well, that's the thing.
I don't like kids shows, so it's hard for me. Like I hate SpongeBob. I hate stuff like that.
Oh man, I still watch Adventure Time, man.
Never watched that.
Dude, that is some hardcore show right there, man. That is hardcore. That's some metal shit going on in that show.
Okay then, Jordan.
This is what I'm doing with my life.
Yeah.
Good to know. Let's make it awkward on us. Your first
Okay.
kiss stories. Who can answer that one?
Let's not talk about this, because Josh, you know exactly
Oh, I'm not
how
talking
this
about that.
went down, and it does not count.
I am not talking about that.
Was it with your cousin?
No.
Wasn't it with your cousin?
No,
No, wait, what?
no.
This isn't Arrested Development. Shut up.
I love that show.
So, Jordan, why don't you start it off? Because you probably have a real story.
I was at school. I just got a bunch of advice on it because I was an awkward kid. It was 8th grade.
Was?
Was?
Oh, it was Miriam.
Yeah, this was Miriam. If you guys really care, which you probably don't, she was black, so
Ugh.
there's that.
Sick fuck.
Anyway, I didn't have my first kiss yet, so technically I'm emotionally stunted to most of the people there, and I just walked up to her and I kissed her, and she just kind of stood there.
Was
Awkward.
this before or after you were going out? Or during? I meant during. Like before or during?
During, yeah,
Okay.
during.
It was not before. Good.
Yeah, definitely not before.
I can totally imagine
And-
Jordan just walking up to some stranger and kissing them.
I've done it.
And that would be the worst thing he's done to a stranger, by the way.
Yep. Oh, God.
Ryan, don't test me, man.
Does anyone else have a real story?
I have real stories. They're just not very entertaining. Well, I have a real story, I suppose, given the question. But
Why don't you tell it? I'll save mine for the end.
Oh, shit.
no, we want to hear yours. Yours is gonna be not boring.
Okay. Okay. Ryan, why don't you tell this for me?
No,
I
I'm just
I think you tell it
Yeah.
better.
story that these really don't count.
These really don't count. Now I want you to tell it, Ryan.
I'm not going
You
to
were
tell
there.
it.
You were a witness. You saw from a different
I
point
don't
of
even
view.
remember what happened with yours. I just remember mine was on accident.
Oh yeah, you tell yours first, actually.
There's really nothing to tell. There was this chick who kind of looks like a horse in retrospect.
This was first grade, by the way.
Yeah, let's keep that in
She
mind. That's why
loved
it
horse penis.
Pretty much.
I don't think you develop a taste for that in the first grade.
Well, she did.
Right.
Technically, she was a second grader in first grade.
Oh,
Looked like a horse.
And Ryan, what I said was accurate, was it not?
Pretty much.
No, it was accurate. She would read like picture books with horses in them, and then point out every single horse penis.
what the actual?
Kids gotta have a hobby.
Oh God.
Leave
Oh.
it to Nick.
All right, you know what, George? Should give us another
No.
talk.
Okay, no, Ryan, you're gonna finish yours, and I'll finish mine.
You didn't even start yours.
Shh, that's beside the point.
That is
No,
the
the whole
point.
thing was just that we were in the auditorium. I think this was after the bus crash that we were in.
Also, we'll
Remember
talk about that next.
Oh, we have to. But I don't know. We were just doing this thing where we were pretending to kiss. Someone walks up, bumps me into it, and that's how it was. It doesn't even count, like I said.
Yeah, you're just
because it's
messing
first
around.
grade.
So mine's slightly
Yeah.
more depressing. With actually someone
Your
that,
entire life
with
is
someone that
depressing.
you know, but I will not be releasing a name on a podcast.
Okay.
I mean, like all of them. No,
Give the first name.
no, that would ruin it completely.
Oh,
Last name?
what?
No,
Middle
Right.
name. Mother's maiden name.
I have no
Yes.
idea.
And it wasn't a real kiss.
Okay, so this is what happened. So, for some reason, our bus, like the school bus in first through third grade, was just a terrible experience.
Oh.
Brian.
Yeah, I know where this is going now.
It was controlled by like this guy who was 2 years older than us. He was like a pathological liar.
Oh, like Kylie?
Kinda. I think he actually went to you might have actually seen him before. You know that one guy on the Spartan Edition last year? Like over a year ago now? Mark was his name?
Mark Cooper?
No, like Gustafson or something.
No.
We can release his name because he's legally an adult now. Anyway. I think that's how it works.
I don't think that's how it works.
Okay, anyway. Anyway, as I was
That's
saying,
what I wanted.
he kind of controlled the bus. And in third, it wasn't even third grade, was it? That probably was first grade.
Just get on with it, Josh.
Somewhere in that range.
Get on with it, you bloody twit.
He decided
Let's go, we don't got all day.
to force me and another person of the same age into kissing.
Could
Were
have
they
been
also of the same gender?
No.
No, it wasn't.
These
I
are
can
Nick
vouch for
asking
that.
all the important questions, you know?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So that happened. Multiple
Did you,
times,
like,
I
take
think.
a picture and try to spread it around the school.
I don't remember that part. Please, if it did, I repressed it, so don't mention it.
Well, I did.
Repressed memories for the win.
I'm gonna find that picture and we'll post. It'll be the backdrop for this podcast.
Okay, so that's my story. And Ryan, I think you bring up a good topic that we can make up on our own. That's originality.
Bus.
The bus crash.
I think I'm gonna go with the Mongol as far as weapons go.
Jordan, stop playing
Yeah.
Borderlands for 2 minutes.
No, I'm enjoying it.
I
Anyway,
need to find something
so in
cool.
first grade, me and Ryan right here, we were in a bus crash. Our school bus, getting off the highway.
What just happened to
I
Nick?
think he swallowed his mic.
God. Nick, are you okay?
Maybe.
Anyway, so it was the traffic was heavy, making a right to get off the highway, and it's one of those exits where there's like 3 lanes to go right. I think we're in the widest turn anyway. So this is a big school bus, like a full-size school bus. So there's heavy traffic, so the bus stops in mid-turn, like in the intersection, and then a very small sedan rear ends a bus enough to force it a good 50 feet. So I don't know how fast they were going and how they didn't notice the giant yellow bus in front of them, but they rear-ended the bus, and we spent the next few hours in a Best Buy parking lot waiting for a replacement bus, even though we're only like 2 blocks from school. And like the principal came to make sure we were okay, and then the bus driver never came back except for like the last day of school.
I was actually afraid of that Best Buy for a while.
Can we hear that story?
No, that's it.
Hey,
That's
what are we
I
talking
crashed
about
it.
now? I've sort of just tuned out.
Ryan's afraid of
Well,
Best
we're
Buy.
gonna move on to a new topic.
No, Ryan's afraid
now.
of Best Buy.
No, just that Best Buy, and I'm not anymore. But it was
Well,
terrifying.
we were talking about
Crashed
something
it.
else. What the hell were we talking about?
The bus crash.
Oh.
Do you and Nick have any good car accident stories?
I've only been in one car accident, so and it's not very good, so I'm not gonna bother
No,
telling.
come on, just tell the story. Tell us what happened.
Well, to start off, it was my mom driving, so woman out of her place there. Just kidding.
If she listens to
Totally
this, Jordan, you are dead.
I'm kidding about that. I doubt she would too. But it was snowing. It just started snowing. We were going up to visit my grandparents. I think we were gonna. I think it was for Christmas. I can't quite remember. But we get in a car accident because some moron stopped right in front of a like right in the middle of the intersection, or yeah, right in the middle of the road. No blinkers, like hazard lights. Another person hits him, doesn't put on their hazard lights. So everybody, we can't see them yet because we were just coming up a hill. This is about 4 or 5 miles from my house. So as we get it, we just hit them, and it scared the shit out of us. Not gonna lie. And
Good story.
I'm trying to remember what else happened.
I have a quick question for you, Jordan. If you couldn't see them until you hit them, what good would the hazard lights have been?
Well, I mean, my mom probably would have stopped sooner.
You said you couldn't see the car until you hit it.
Well, you can imagine you can see the lights through the snow, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What time of day was it?
about 7 or 8.
AM or PM?
What do you think?
I don't know. Both are
There's a reason you asked the question.
both are quite possible.
Uh,
I don't think Jordan knows either.
wait, what?
Why don't you idiots just use 24-hour time?
Let's just
I'm running on my own sort of mental time, okay? Which is never.
Everything happens never.
Of course, logically.
Die! Eat my rocket launcher!
Okay, here's a quick question. French toast, waffles, pancakes, or death?
French toast.
I second
French
that.
Waffles!
Death on top.
I too agree with French toast.
Although
So we're-
waffles are pretty damn good.
I think Jordan's gonna pick waffles.
Actually, I'm gonna go with pancakes on that one.
But-
because I have pancakes every morning.
But everyone calls you waffles.
It's a joke from one of my teachers.
Because your email address is wafflenator20 or something like that.
No, that's my fucking Skype. Oh, wait a minute. Ah,
Everyone, contact his Skype.
Wafflenator20. Just Google that on Skype. Google that on
Google
Skype.
that on Skype. Go throw yourself off a bridge, Josh.
Okay. Will you Google for my body?
34 mouth. I done
Oh.
fucked up there, man.
Josh,
Yes.
or everyone rather. If you could kill anyone without any repercussions, who would you kill and or would you and who would you kill?
Everyone.
Would I? Is there really a question, would I?
That's the thing, like who's not going to? Like a saint, and that's about it.
I don't know who.
What do I
No,
look
even
like
he
to you?
would. He'd kill Jesus.
It's a hard
Again.
decision.
What do I look like to you? Some sort of fucking saint? You fucking-
It's a really hard
I think-
decision.
People.
How?
No, I mean
Does the
who?
entire world population
That's
count as
that.
one person?
Kill them right there. No questions asked.
But who?
Everyone.
One.
No, you can kill one person.
I don't
Oh, no.
care. Fine. It has one in it. That's good enough to me.
I think I'm gonna go with Jordan. I'm gonna kill one. Just one person.
One or Juan?
One.
Poor Juan.
Kill one. I don't know who he
Okay,
is.
I feel like we answered that question. Kill Juan.
Okay.
It's like Kill Bill,
okay.
but more Mexican.
Mine would probably
Cheap
be
Mexican knockoff.
a president that I do not like, and I'm not saying Obama because I don't have.
Oh God. You know that that we're currently being tapped. This call.
Yeah.
Good.
It would be Bill Clinton, of course.
Yep. Sounds about right.
It would be
So
a
then
world
you'd
with
say
far
kill
less
him.
shenanigans if Bill Clinton was dead.
But I think y'all need to
That's
kill Dick
so
Cheney to
true.
make sure that he doesn't shoot any more people.
Duck! Oh, wait, you don't get that joke. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay, here's a good question. What's your opinion on Canada? The people, the culture, the food?
Do they really have their own food, or is
Canadian
I'm actually
bacon.
gonna have to sit that one out because I'm not actually sure.
Let's conduct this question in a Canadian accent, eh? I can't do a very
What
good
the
Canadian
fuck?
accent.
That was like an Indian accent. Your
It
ability
really
to be
was.
Canadian. I question your ability to be Canadian.
I'm sorry, Nick. Let's just go to Tim Hortons.
What the
Sorry,
fuck are you doing?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Jordan, are you sorry, eh?
What? That's not even how you
Yeah,
use
it's
A.
not. You're sorry,
You use
eh?
A exactly as we use right.
So Jordan, you're saying you're sorry, eh?
Shut up.
See?
I got it that time. Anyway,
Just
Maybe not the
let's
accent.
move
I don't know
on.
about the people. The culture, I don't know if they have a culture. I don't know if they have food. But I
They
like
have
it because they're like an
Culture. Their
improved
culture is
version.
making ice sculptures.
They're like an improved version of the U.S. with like
Yeah,
free
very much
healthcare
so.
and Tim
I
Hortons.
think I'm gonna if I'm gonna play baseball anywhere, like if I want to go pro, probably want to go pro for the Blue Jays just because they're pretty cool.
Are the Blue Jays even in Canada? Is this related to Canada?
Toronto
What?
Blue Jays. What do you think?
Oh, wait, here's a good topic
have
that I
no
just thought
idea
of.
about your
Another original one.
strange sport.
Yeah. Why does the national like sports leagues include Canada? Do they know what national means?
Mm,
As
Well-
far as that goes, we're pretty retarded.
The National Hockey League is like a third Canada.
Well, that's because it wouldn't be much of a
Canada's
league
sort
if it
of
was.
like
I just wanna
Canada
point-
really is
As
just
far
sort of
as
the
those
U.S.
It is.
haven't got Mexico thrown into the mix. Okay, that's like the one good thing that came out of that.
Just a better version. It's just like an slightly improved version of the U.S.
It's a very
It's Canada.
improved-
It's US 1.5.
Let's go to Canada, guys. Will.
Canada also looks exactly like the U.S. He just has a small piece of hair that flips up.
It's no. It's like the Minecraft updates. Only
What?
it's like the Minecraft updates. Putting shit in there that doesn't really need to be there, but it makes it better somehow.
I see.
Works for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just go curl up in a corner
All right. This podcast will resume when Jordan's in his proper corner.
Yeah, I really start playing that.
Okay, here's a good question. If Miss Fizzle from the Magic School Bus was your teacher for a day, where would you go on a field trip?
I would want to go inside that fat kid again.
and. That was disturbing, man. That shit gave me nightmares.
Where would I want to go?
To hell and back.
Oh my god, that would be so great.
I don't think it works like that,
Because the
Jordan.
Magic School Bus was all about science, so like a religion-based episode would just be the greatest
Yes.
thing of all time.
Like this is why religion
That's
doesn't
it.
work.
Like trying to prove creationism through a Magic School Bus episode.
What if the Westboro Baptist Church bought the rights to Magic School Bus?
I would personally walk down there and cut whoever runs the Westboro Baptist Church. I would cut their neck. I would gut them like a fish.
Sounds like a genius idea.
Well, I kind of already
There's
want to
no
do that to them
Christian
because
Magic School Bus on
There-
YouTube, guys.
What?
I went and googled searched up Christian Magic School Bus on YouTube. There's nothing there.
That's too bad.
The closest
Oh.
thing is something called Magic School Bus, posted by a guy named Christian.
this Christian fellow, we must find him.
I feel like Magic School Bus could also be like, if it was made just by people from the hood, it would just be the most badass action movie of all time. Because it would be the Magic School Bus, and it would just be about guys killing each other.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that with
Run
this
away.
discussion. Let's move on.
All right, I'm done playing my Borderlands. 2.
Ryan, can you find a topic? I need some help.
Yeah, you do.
Donde
but,
está Eduardo?
Exactly.
If you haven't seen that video, you should go see it. It's probably the best thing Josh has ever put on his channel.
It's up there.
It is
It's
definitely
pretty
up
much
there.
the best thing ever. All right, what's something that would instantly make your day?
Is this the question, or is
No,
this
no, no,
like
wait.
a better
A lifetime supply of Arizona tea. Easily. That
Would
would
it
be
make your day? Would it make the rest of your life?
that would be so amazing to me. Like, oh my god, I have so much Arizona tea. I don't know what to do with this. I think I'm gonna build a house out of Arizona tea. I can do whatever I want with it. I just bought the rights to it. All they do for me is just make it for me. Personally, me.
Well, would instantly make
You know
my
what I
day.
would do? I'd make a swimming pool full of Arizona tea and swim in it.
Okay, we get it, Jordan. You
Okay,
like
Jordan's
tea.
gone completely off the deep end.
What I would instantly make my day, I think, would meeting a YouTuber.
Yeah, you would.
It would.
What about Weird Al? Saying Weird
That
Al
would do it
is
too.
Okay.
Oh Christ.
Oh, I want to see this one. A fictional character that you fell in love with.
Hermione Granger, obviously.
Hmm.
That was
I
too
reserve
easy.
the right not to comment.
Man, this is tough.
I can't
Wait,
think of
so
any
you're not gonna
fictional
answer the
character.
topic, Ryan?
Katniss Everdeen. Probably Cat from the Hunger
But
Games.
she's so dirty. She never takes a shower.
I
All
don't
she does
care.
is spout her stupid liberal agenda.
I can't think of a. Where is my tech deck?
I don't think that matters. His favorite fictional character he fell in love with is Tech Deck.
Yes.
Oh god. You remember the like tech deck dudes that they had for the
Yes.
decks? He fell in love with one of those.
I used to have one of those. It's from it was like a Sonic toy.
I still do, actually.
Tech deck flip. Oh, you guys heard that? Don't pretend like you didn't.
Josh, in all seriousness, have you
I didn't hear it.
what fictional character have you fallen in love with, Josh?
I can't think of any.
Weird Al.
No.
Uh,
No. I really can't think of any. I just can't. I'm sorry. I feel like I've let you guys down.
Get out. Get out of your podcast.
Oh, here's a nice simple one. If you were a cookie, what kind would you be and why?
I'd be the cyanide laced one.
I can see that.
Any cookie, what would it be?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I think I'd just be a standard chocolate chip.
I'd be the anti-Oreo because I'm
Holy
white outside
shit!
and black on the inside.
I'd be the cream-filled golden Oreos that are white on the outside and white on the inside.
I'm gonna have to sit that one out. I can't really think of any.
Jordan would be a golden gay time.
Okay, fuck
Except
you.
those are actually ice cream. No, that is an ice cream treat in Australia.
It is.
Look it up. They're called golden gay times.
All right, I've looked it up. I really haven't. We really should think of topics before we start this podcast.
No, I like the search. Like the hunt.
I don't. Okay, what is one dream that you think you will never achieve?
Probably going pro in baseball because that is insanely tough.
I'm gonna say pro in bowling.
That doesn't seem that tough.
You don't have to know what they have to average. You have to average like 230 to even have a chance.
Well, I mean, you see, here's the thing. People who kiss the coach's ass probably, I mean, as far as I know, that's not going to get them very far. But, you know.
I mean, if they literally do it, though, that gets them really further.
That could probably get you places.
In the
Nope,
the
this is
acting
Irish
business,
shows.
I'll get you everywhere.
Shudders as he says it.
Dream I could never achieve. It's like dating a celebrity for me because otherwise it's like all like pretty much okay. It's all good.
Hey, you know what I found out today?
Accomplishing anything with my life.
Guys,
What? What?
you want to know what I found out just now?
What?
What?
That baseball is the third most popular sport in the world.
What's the first?
What's the second?
Well,
I know
the second is U.S. football, and
What?
Soccer.
first
the
is
first
soccer,
has to
yeah.
be soccer, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what the sport with the most participants is?
I bet
Well,
it's
bowling.
bowling.
Josh knows.
It's bowling. It's bowling, guys. It's
I
bowling.
figured as much.
I don't
think anyone-
care.
Okay.
Just bowling, man.
Here's a fun one. Most embarrassing thing to happen to you while you were in school.
Oh my god.
Um.
I'll start. A couple months ago, I was
boy.
imitating my friend who threw a frisbee between his legs like a football, like a football. I tried this and my pants ripped.
Okay.
Nick's
His actually his pants ripped all the
yeah, they
way
ripped
down
like
the
right
middle.
down the middle, like down the leg, in the front. And I continued the day like that. I just went on.
Oh man, that's
But
terrifying,
I think
dude.
I was just holding like a piece of paper over myself all day, like all afternoon. It was only one class.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad, but yeah, that's what happened. What about you guys?
It didn't happen to me, but I have another one, and I'll tell you after if I remember it. But I know I've had some fairly embarrassing ones. It was the time that a kid asked the teacher if he could bring in a Bible to show everybody.
What?
Yeah.
Please tell me this was in like a science class or something.
No, it was in my English class at home.
Oh.
How old were you?
About 7th grade. It was high school stuff too. Huh.
I'm just imagining some kid walking in with his Bible and just passing it around the room. Hey, take a look at my Bible. It's beautiful.
Look at my Bible. Smacks you in the face with it. I'm looking at the bat breakdowns for the baseball worlds, the college World Series. There's some shit that I don't even care about. Like, oh yeah, they used the 2014 DeMarini voodoo. Like, wow, that's fabulous.
Ryan, what embarrassing
Next.
thing happened to you?
I'm not going to go into details because it's a really long story, but let's just say I spent the majority of first grade with my pants down to my knees.
Oh my
That was-
god, high
Ryan, it wasn't
five.
first grade. It was kindergarten, wasn't it?
No, it was first grade.
I don't remember any of this in
It
first grade.
definitely was. Wow, you are. How do you not
No,
know
Ryan,
that?
you told me this story before, and you said it was kindergarten.
No, that's a completely different.
Well, I like that
story.
one more. Can you tell that one?
That was pretty much the exact same thing except kindergarten, and there was a lot more publicity about that.
Here, tell the story, Ryan.
I'm not going to go into detail. There's a lot of detail, and I don't want to waste 30
No,
minutes.
it's
of this
worth
stupid-
it. It's worth it.
It's not.
We
no,
want to
it's
hear
just-
about pantsless kindergartners.
No.
No, we don't want to get arrested.
You do, but no one else does.
Okay.
Put Lewis on this podcast. You can have a whole like 80-hour discussion.
No, I don't know. He won't. He
No,
won't
this
discuss it.
podcast
He will
is-
show it. He will find the kid, like in a park or something.
And
He will magically like just break everything and manage to display video on an audio podcast.
Yes. He would.
He'll so vividly describe it that your mind has no choice but to create images of it in its own
Oh God.
Yeah.
space. I don't know how to describe the mind. Yo, mind.
Or okay, Nick. So you don't have an embarrassing moment, Nick, at all?
Probably not.
that's a lie.
What? Do you have one that you shared with me?
I don't know. I can think of some
Uh.
funny moments, like the time we shot people in the balls with the robot, but that was about it.
That was about it. Yeah. I've had. What's going on? Oh,
He just
Here's
kissed
one.
himself.
Would you go on a manned space mission that will never return to Earth?
Nope.
Nope.
yes.
Depends on where it's going.
Going to Mars, Jordan.
It's going to Africa.
That's even
terrible.
worse.
I could think of a bunch
Okay.
of people at TJ who would say that.
Like Brennan?
Now, if this was a question of could you pack a bunch of people you know, shove them on a spacecraft and send them into space with them never
To
returning,
Africa.
that would be awesome. Yes, to Africa.
This is what we're doing with their lives. This.
You know what? I think I figured out the answer to a earlier question. I think we need to experience this. We're all gonna go get Miss Fizzle or whatever her name is and go to Africa.
Yeah, no, I'll pass.
I'm
One
not.
of those
going
mosquito bites you get AIDS. You get insta AIDS, man.
You get super AIDS.
You get super insta AIDS.
Oh, super AIDS exist though.
Really?
Yeah, they're on Wikipedia.
I gotta search this.
Let's talk about our lack of. Let's see. Let's ask. I'm just gonna do this. No, let me start over.
Josh, you want to speak
No,
English?
I'm good. Well, this is a simple question. That's quite just. I think some. I still can't do it. I forgot how to
Oh my
talk.
god.
Okay, this is just a simple question. This guy, I think, is just curious, not for our opinions, but someone else's. But we're gonna answer it for him. Have you ever heard about CrossFit? If so, have you ever
What?
tried it?
Oh God, no.
I have heard of
What the
CrossFit.
heck?
I had a teacher in 8th grade who she and her fiance were huge CrossFit buffs, and it was terrifying.
What was that?
It,
What
it's
is
like
that?
some word. It's like some workout technique where they just. It's like a lot of just. I think heavy lifting and stuff. I have a cousin
Oh, I
who's
know
really
what you're
into it. He can lift. I think like over 280 pounds or something like that. It's insane.
So he even lifts.
Yeah, he
is
does
what you're
even
trying to
lift.
say.
And he's been pretty obsessed with it. Like all he eats is like meat.
Protein shakes.
Yeah. He eats steaks, like giant steaks, and protein shakes.
I'm just imagining a guy walking around with like a protein shake in one hand and a steak dinner on the other. Just
Hey, I was at
Shoving it down his
I was at dinner
face.
with him tonight. He had a steak. True story.
of course. This is a weird question. If your mind was a building of your own design, what would it be and why? I'm gonna say that my mind would be a mental asylum for obvious reasons.
Wait, can you read the question?
This sounds like a question about Inception, like when they build that city thing. Don't ask me.
Here, Ryan, repeat the question.
If your mind was a building of your own design, what would it be and why?
It'd be a roller coaster because I like roller coasters.
Is a roller coaster really a
They
building?
can be.
All right.
Mine is.
Not really.
It's the most boring roller coaster anyone's ever
No,
been.
no, it's just the most exciting
Mine-
building you've ever been in.
Okay, yes. It's the most boring roller coaster you've ever been on, but the most exciting building you've ever been
I
in.
used to have a dream as a kid about like elevators that like moved sideways and they always end up breaking and I'd always end up like dying in an elevator crash.
Okay, this is mine. My building would be a sewage plant because it's full of shit.
You win, Jordan.
Okay, now come on. Nick, can you top that or do you give up?
I give up. We should ask them what their biggest fear is, because that was a good question
Yeah,
last time.
yeah.
But we have 2 new guests.
Yeah, Ryan,
right?
what's your biggest fear?
I don't know. I am just people. I don't like not just people, obviously, but I don't know. I'm not afraid of anything particularly supernatural. I don't know. Yeah.
How about you, Jordan?
Unlike Nick here.
Jordan. What are you afraid of? What's your biggest fear?
My internet browser history. Somebody finding it.
Fair enough.
That's a pretty good thing to be afraid of.
Okay, what was your
Actually,
first girlfriend like? Mine, non-existent.
Well, doesn't Natalie
This is a
count?
Not
fair
yet.
question.
You tried.
And I'll probably have to blur that name out.
Nah, you're
Why?
fine.
Someone's gonna
I
find
don't
it.
think anyone's gonna.
I don't even
I
know
doubt
her
it.
No.
last name.
Your last name, no one will ever find her.
True.
I'm taking this thing with me.
So what about you, Ryan?
Still non-existent.
What about you, Jordan? Black?
Let's let Nick go first.
I already answered it on the last podcast.
Oh.
This is a redo question. For redos.
You know,
What, Jordan? Black?
no, it wasn't. I don't really count her because we never really did anything.
Except kiss.
Yeah, once.
More than that, Jordan. Trust me.
Okay, you're right. Probably would be. She was. Everybody thought I was weird for this. She was younger than I was.
How much younger?
Like barely a year.
Okay. Oh, I know
Just
who
less
it
than-
is.
Yeah.
Jordan, people much older than you have tried the same. Like Lewis.
Ew, God, Lewis is weird.
He really is.
No, I'm serious. It's the same. It's
I
the
see
same
him as one
person.
of those guys that describes incest as wincest.
So do you.
How? It was a joke though. Mine purely had a joke. Like he's saying it as dead serious.
But doesn't he also have a sister?
Yeah, and his sister's hot, but creepy. His sister looks dead. actually.
Oh God.
She looks just like him.
No, she does not look anything
Her face
like him.
does.
What?
I'm just imagining a supermodel with Lewis's face. Oh,
She
God.
definitely does not look exactly like Lewis because the only thing that makes her hot is her face. And I'm pretty sure I don't find Lewis attractive.
Maybe you just haven't seen Lewis clean shaven.
Okay, maybe I haven't. I don't
Let's
think
just
Lewis
stop
looks
this
that
right
like
here.
He does look like a goddamn egg.
Big.
Link a picture of Lewis in the podcast.
Okay.
because he's an important topic.
I'll get the creepiest picture I can.
You just need to know this out of context. This isn't nearly as terrifying.
Wait, out of context or in context? Because
Well, out of context, you don't know who Lewis is, so you can't really imagine a supermodel with Lewis's face on it.
I guess that's true.
What?
Here's a good one for Jordan being here. How much does someone's political views affect how well you get on with them? Wait, let me try English again. How much does someone's political views affect how well you get on with that person socially?
You know, I sort of stopped looking at it, but if they're liberal and are against gun control, or no,
What?
if they're for gun control, then I slowly don't like them.
I slowly kill them, but not with
Yes.
guns because guns kill people fast.
Yeah.
See, I'm actually like Jordan's like super Republican family actually scares me.
Yeah.
Like I was over at his house once and his mom. What was that book your mom was reading? Obama Zombies.
Yeah.
That's kind of creepy.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Why does that book exist?
Super political people disturb me, especially if they're Republican.
I just
Super
don't like
political
political
people. I just imagine Superman, but just wearing like a little elephant badge just on his shoulder, or like close to his shoulder.
Or Bush wearing a Superman costume, like fly through the air.
Or
Or Dick Cheney with a gun.
Richard Nixon riding a velociraptor with many.
You listeners with Photoshop, get on it.
Absolutely.
And make him get shot by Dick Cheney.
If you could live in any fictional universe, which would you choose?
We answered this in the last podcast.
No, we
I
didn't.
thought we did.
don't
Maybe I
think
read it
so.
and just ignored it. And like, yeah, that's not a bad one. Or like, this one might have been answered on the
So-
real thing.
the thing you're stealing
Yep.
from. Probably.
Fictional
Well, at
universe.
least by the time this
I
podcast is
just want to point
popular,
out it's
I'm
only
trying to-
illegal to get caught.
What's a good fictional universe?
Boulderama. It's like Futurama but with more bowling.
Yes. I would do that.
You know,
Nick, you're right.
wait,
That's what I would do.
I live in Middle Earth, but depending on when you lived in Middle Earth, it could really suck. Although I guess living in Middle Earth at any point probably sucks because of Morgoth and then fucking Sauron. Well, Sauron was a
Son of a bitch.
pussy. All right.
I just threw a yardstick into my computer. Just ignore that.
Why do you have a yardstick? Why don't you have a meter stick?
Because we're
Don't use it.
imperial here.
I like how we call our own system the imperial system, but we're entirely against imperialism.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the irony.
And the metric system literally means the measuring system.
Let's talk about measurements more, guys.
No, let's not.
Measurement?
I
Measurements.
thought we were talking about lands.
Yeah, let's talk about acres.
What do you prefer more, Kelvin or Celsius?
Celsius.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
Just kill this.
You know,
this poor podcast is just.
you know
limping
those
along right
what is
now.
it? You know what? How many like acres are in a square mile?
Just
It's
just-
like
18
640 or something. It's so random.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Who decided that? Really?
Everyone.
Can we just call this done?
No, never.
Let's not do any more measurement
Okay, no more measurements.
podcast nonsense.
Okay, let's find a new question. Uh, do you feel the ban of corporal punishment for children is why children are not as well behaved as they used to be?
We don't really
What?
have any reference for when they used to be.
True. I think it's just like lazy parents. I don't think because they don't because there's parents who don't like punish their children in any way, shape, or form. Like there are some annoying kids out there.
That's true. Most of them.
Like
are.
imagine Ryan as a kid.
What?
No. Isn't Ryan sort of already a kid by legal
I'm
standards?
back.
Legally.
I mean, yes, if you want to go by legal standards, everyone here is a kid.
What the hell? Are
I
we
think
talking
Jordan will
about
have
now?
some opinions on this. Jordan, the question was, do you feel the ban of corporal punishment for children is why children are not as well behaved as they used to be?
What?
Well, then again, your parents still corporally punish you.
I don't get what that means.
It means like beating them and spanking.
Oh.
Getting daddy's bell.
Oh, God. If you want to get the reference to that, go to my channel and check out the Cards Against Humanity videos.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Shameless self-plug.
Yes.
Plug? You
Congratulations.
didn't really plug yourself. Come on, Josh, plug yourself. I got one in.
So, Jordan, what's your opinion?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on what they've done. But, yeah, I guess it would work. I guess I can't really answer this.
Would it help if you knew what it meant?
Did I know what it meant? No.
Let's just move on. Pretend like that didn't happen.
Yeah, please.
That was the worst question yet.
Oh, here's one. Do you think the new YouTube channel design is taking the personality and community aspects of YouTube away?
Yes,
I do too.
Of course. No, I don't.
I just
care.
hate
I hate
fucking
the
give a
lack
shit.
of customization. Like the banners are gone.
This isn't fucking MySpace.
Okay then.
It's just kind of
Really
ironic that they touted how the YouTube One would be this big thing that would let you customize your channel, and there's no way to customize your
If
channel.
you call a later version of a product the One, it fails. YouTube One, Xbox One, it's not a good idea. I do
Why not
like
the
the
PS3 one?
way that it kind of integrates well with the rest of the website. Like you go from the home page to a channel, it looks very nicely. But the lack of the image mapping on the banners, I don't appreciate.
And see, now Josh is talking about stuff that no one else.
I'm sorry I
has
pay
any-
attention.
No, you're sorry about choosing a topic that none of us fucking give a shit about.
I mean, it kind of affects
You-
me, but not.
You could
really
choose a topic
enough.
too, you know, Nick.
I know, but if I was choosing topics, I would be doing something else than I'm doing right now. And I like doing what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Fuck your shit,
Wow,
laser
wow, that's
man.
kind of cool. I predicted a topic that would be recommended. I found that's asked worst car accident you've ever been in. I already did that. Wow. Just that good.
What's your opinion on furries?
We did that in the other video, I think.
Did we?
Yeah, I remember it.
I don't remember. I don't think we ever answered it, and I think
Hey, what you want to do in your
Ryan,
kinky
why-
time
Ryan,
is
what's
what you
your
want to do in
opinion
your
of
kinky
furries?
time. Just ask Esparza to join you.
No, shut up, Josh. Don't talk about Esparza's kinkiness.
I'm gonna Google that. Can a teacher legally call a student kinky?
This really is
yeah,
getting-
no.
yeah. What would that?
Well, I mean, if they don't know what it means, if they're like stroking their shoulder and saying you're really kinky, now come to the back room, then I think we're gonna have some problems. But
Amazingly, I couldn't find anything except a porn link. Kinky Asian teacher masturbating in class. Bravo tube.
There's no
I
such thing as a
click on-
kinky Asian teacher masturbating in class.
There's also one named Kinky Friedman. That's a bad name.
what? Just stop, Josh.
Sorry. Wait. Is this
Josh.
just wait? You have to read. You have to hear this. Friedman served 2 years in the United States Peace Corps, teaching in ... Friedman formed his first band, King Arthur and the Carrots, while a student at the University of Texas ... calling it a negative, hostile, particular thing, which gave Kink even more ... This will be followed by a tour of Australia with Van Dyke Parks. I only find it funny that the article on Kinky Friedman involves Van Dyke Parks.
Wow, that was what you were leading
Yep.
up to, really?
Also, King Arthur and the Carrots.
That's the best band name ever.
Let's find out about King Arthur and the Carrots.
Josh, don't.
But King Arthur and the Carrots.
Josh, no. What long-running series do you think needs to come to an end?
My Little Pony.
That's not really long-running,
SpongeBob.
though, right?
Yeah, SpongeBob sort of needs to die.
Yeah.
I thought it came to an end for some reason.
I thought it was done with 2, but probably not.
Okay, I'm gonna give the most cliche answer in the world here. You ready?
Oh my.
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons?
No, I was gonna say Call of Duty, but
Oh.
okay.
Oh yeah, that's true.
When their biggest feature that they're touting is mocap dogs, I think it's time
The
to
dog's
die.
gonna die. It's gonna be so sad.
It's gonna be the saddest moment of any game ever, and we know it.
Maybe they'll just make you think that the dog is dead, and then like at the end of the story, he'll like be reunited with you. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen actually.
This podcast feels really weird because I can't talk about most of your videos because they're not going. This podcast is going to be released before most of the stuff we've recorded in the past 2 days.
Yep. Almost all. Actually, everything recorded in the last 2 days.
Yes.
What video game has gotten you emotionally attached to the characters?
I can give such a bad answer right now, and I'm not going to.
I want to hear Ryan's bad answer.
Come on, Ryan.
Come on, Ryan.
I'm not gonna give you the bad answer.
Come here, boy. Come here. Come here, boy.
I'll go first. I really don't get emotionally attached to video games. I think one that I got the most attached to was
That's because you don't play any games with characters.
No, I was gonna say that. I was gonna have a game. Faith in Mirror's Edge. That's a character you play as.
What?
You have to work for
Wow.
survival and everything. It's pretty legit.
I didn't actually expect an answer. I'm kind of impressed right now.
No.
Where is that bastard? There we go. Got him.
So Ryan, what's your bad answer?
I'm not giving you the bad answer. I don't even know why I brought it up. It was a terrible
Just say it,
idea.
Ryan. You have to now.
Say it.
Do it, Ryan. Do it for us.
Doing it.
Ryan, it's the only thing that can reinvigorate this podcast.
I really... I'm fairly sure I'm not even legally allowed to say
That's
this.
okay.
That's fine. That's what we want. Oh my, Ryan, that's disgusting. Why did you message me that? I didn't need that, Ryan.
I could actually message it to you.
I'll read it if you do.
Okay.
Read it? Oh no, God. Now I know what you mean. No. I feel like an idiot for
Say it, Ryan.
bringing anything up.
Ryan, say it.
I'm not saying.
Or be eviscerated.
You can't eviscerate me over the internet.
I know where you live. Well, I know someone who knows.
I know
where
his
you
address. I
live.
give it to you right now.
All right, come on, tell me his address on the
It's-
podcast.
I really could. Ryan would kill me.
Ryan, just message it to me.
I really
I
would
won't-
kill you, Josh.
I love how this has just turned into complete clusterfuck of random.
Was it ever not, though? I mean, really?
Jesus, Ryan, that's disgusting. Why would you ever say that?
Come on, Ryan. What's wrong with you?
I can't even say it because I'd feel dirty by association.
All right, here's a fun one. Hey, let's make it our final topic. Do you have any reoccurring
Please.
dreams/nightmares? I'll go first. And so yeah, when I was younger, I used to have dreams about elevators, and elevators that went multiple directions, and usually they'd like flip upside down, and I'd die.
And you
Yeah,
died,
I don't know if it
Josh.
always die, but I feel like it always end up getting in a crash, an elevator crash. and it'd be a very sad elevator crash, and it was scary. It was very scary. Then I was really young. I was like, I don't
What's the
know.
prediction of your
I
death?
dreamt I was
Josh?
on this. I had these dreams
Yeah.
when I was like 4, that I was on this train, and like some monster attacked, and I died.
That's a fun occurring
Like
dream.
the same thing.
You know, I have this really fucking scary dream every night that Josh tells me he wants to record a podcast with me. And I just don't know how to get rid of it. I don't know what it means. I just feel lost and confused.
I actually have another reoccurring topic that I think I want to talk about. So I haven't had this
What?
recently, but I used to have this thing where I dream about bathrooms, particularly public
Kill the podcast right now. We
unisex
don't need to hear about
bathrooms.
Josh's bathrooms.
that were very like open. I don't know what causes this, but
Something bad happened.
if
to you in
you're
the
a
bathroom.
psychologist, please don't feel afraid to contact me.
Josh, any psychologists listening to this podcast killed themselves halfway through episode
Oh, they're
one.
studying. It's a challenge. Figure out what's wrong with us.
It's a challenge you're gonna lose, dude.
It is.
Why no serious?
Okay,
Man.
Just
Ryan,
stop,
what's your
Josh.
reoccurring dream?
I don't dream actually.
all?
That's the weird thing. I'll occasionally dream.
About what?
But I think about it within 5 minutes of waking up.
What about you, Jordan?
Try sleeping with the dick in your mouth. It helps.
Oh, come on. Dude, what the hell?
Jordan, is he spreading your advice?
No.
So, what do you dream about, Jordan?
I have this recurring dream, and I can't really make out what it is. But there's something walking towards me. I'm in the forest. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and they just keep walking towards me, and then it just
Who
disappears.
is they?
I don't. It's the. I'm talking about whatever it is. I can't make out what
Is
it
it Slenderman?
No. It's much. It's not that. I can't. It's just completely blackened.
It's Slenderman.
No, it's short. It's
It's
not
the
as tall.
anti-figure.
It's Fidget Slenderman.
Wait, he's short and black. You're going
It's
to
Gary
die
Coleman.
being attacked by the pygmies of Africa.
Or Gary Coleman.
Yes.
It's Gary Coleman's ghost.
Yep. That works.
Oh, just, I'm done yet.
So, Nick, do you have a serious dream or
I might have to go with Ryan. I don't dream or I don't remember any of my dreams. Or they're too sexy to describe on this podcast.
will you draw us a picture?
And still have it accepted on iTunes.
Oh, they don't look at him anymore. We're already approved. We're good.
Oh, that's good. No, I don't think.
We're
I have
explicit,
anything
so
that's-
you're okay.
Yeah, you can say anything.
I can say anything. The explicit tag is on.
I can scare
Kill this
children with
podcast before more-
overprotective parents away.
Let's
What
just
the fuck? Let's
Josh hit the stop recording.
Never.
We're done.
Well, guys, thanks for watching this episode of Fail Talk. We'll see you again.